Well, Coach, as you know, being over in Orlando, still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay
Man, gave somebody Michael Vick number, bro.
Fielded about a yard deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
What up, Skip? I'm on a new account. You can mute me. I'm used to it. Appreciate it. Stay mute me. Yeah, what it is.
Winston now to throw on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. 23 yards, the final tally. So one play, and they're already just shy of
muted like
midfield.
for no reason, like everybody else I always do. What most people do.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Winston throwing complete to Mike
It was
Evans.
open.
And that's the first connection.
I can't even run plays no more, bro.
2015, finding the number 7 pick in 2014 in Evans.
What a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Winston gets it to Gordon. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people just like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have
options. God, you saw Grady Jarrett.
With a purpose. And Jones is not going to have the first down.
Did you just see Grady Jarrett?
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Winston to throw for it on 4th. He's got Evans. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurate.
Appreciate that, man.
In this case,
need all the support I can
he's
get.
honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
You seen that push I sent you in the group message? By that dude on Isaiah Simmons.
Working out of the gun. Winston. Forced out to his left.
I thought that was
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot.
Yo, Matt,
Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
2nd and goal from inside.
Did you hit a dude?
Yeah, I told him. He said he gonna see you when
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
This way ain't gonna unmute me to say that, bro.
Don't figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Jameis to throw it. And Evans comes in.
Hold on, bro.
Mike Evans, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Gotta push it on one else.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
He ain't skilled.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow the defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, it's Freeman. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him.
Look at this game.
10, touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And those
See, I could have blocked there, bro. That nigga was fast.
Right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets
Hold
through
R2 the whole
the
time.
explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
That boy Mike Godwin was wide open.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
What?
And that was amazing, because that drive
What ability your Grady Jarrett got, Steve?
And no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield for Jones. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
Wide
And
the
what
fuck
a
open,
return
bro.
as he brings this all the way back down to the
Shut up,
20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
Yes,
How
man.
about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're...
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Another try after the first down sack. Ryan, the turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now Ryan.
Good tackle.
Down he goes.
Great tackle.
They sack him back at the 36. The man wreaking havoc there, Jared McCoy, the D-tackle.
That's why I ain't keep the field going.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get
For real?
it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action
Chris is
sack.
still talking, bro.
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
That sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On 2nd and 11 now. Winston. And that is
I didn't know who I wanted to throw it to him or I wanted that nigga Dion so fast, bro.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys.
You good, cool?
But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Thank you, baby.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. That's complete. It's Gordon. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Back deep, Jalen Richard.
Nah, not with this team.
And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. These two teams all tied after one. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Ryan to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Time Vita Vea started doing stuff. He got that thing that what's the name got?
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Ryan.
Safety, Vita.
He's going to go down again. Vita
he got what Grady Jarrett got.
Season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
He upgraded a
As I
bit.
was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head, that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
What just happened?
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Winston now from the 50. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
He dropped it.
Going to be incomplete.
That's Chris Godwin.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
That is Chris Godwin.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3
Chris
thus far.
Godwin.
This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And this is caught by Evans. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Throwing, Winston. There's Evans again, complete. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Winston. And he finds Howard complete. And he's into on the season. And the Bucs have taken. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Oh, my God. These boys are eating.
He goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack
one of them type of games I see.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete.
He dropping it as a Woozier.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Hey, stop giving him pointers during the middle of the game.
Now Ryan on first down. He goes underneath to Freeman.
I did.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
Not in the middle.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Ryan going up top, and he fires one that's intercepted.
Hey, I had to mute him there.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration.
He talking about all that noise that he had made. Then Luz was going to say something about that baby.
Another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated.
Oh, he got first one free. I forgot.
Double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. From the 31, Winston. Into heavy traffic,
dumbass, though. I still threw it. So I should have took the sack.
Off at the 40, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Quick throw from Ryan here to Ridley.
It's tough, Steve.
Goes for 36 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Ryan. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On 3rd and goal, Ryan.
Let's go, Vita, baby.
Swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Villa in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
What the fuck these Bulls been in the whole year?
Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? This is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Winston.
I double team him and all.
He's taken down. Grady Jarrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions, even when you're taking some hits. Sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be really excited to have those up on the board.
Yo, Zoe. Trying to scrimmage
to begin their next drive.
after this game. Trying to scrimmage at the me and Steve play.
30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the
field.
What are you doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw, I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Good man. Good. Man, Lonzo doing chemistry work, bro.
Play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
Good Kim.
Now Ryan. And that is
That's so tough, bro.
15 seconds now.
Man, no one for Steve.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Atlanta.
I see why I wanted to quit. Why I killed Quinn yesterday.
Very good kick.
Man was on their period, bro.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go for verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You just feel it.
Well, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we are at halftime here on Halloween. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. He finds an opening past the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it.
Get off of Uzier.
But it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
But certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Here's Ryan.
He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
Hooper. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across.
If I was on the linebacker, bro, I hate they switched me to the
they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
This game's so garbage, bro. I'm leaving right with you, Steve.
On this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. And you probably
I'm leaving lead right with you, Steve.
How about a little curl there against zone?
Yes.
But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will.
That's 2 fucking picks, bro. 2 fucking picks, bro.
Devontae Freeman. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that 3rd touchdown.
How about what our producer Christian McLeod likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in touchdown city.
So we're right back
Need to my body.
as the kick's away.
You said bad win. They don't let you catch
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
2 of them, man. 2. Hold me out of 2 of them.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him.
Pete's don't have to worry about none of that, bro. If it gets set, we still up by 7. I know going down.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. That'll get them some of what they needed, but they're still left here with a 3rd and 9 forthcoming.
Just a Pete. Let him catch his Pete, though. Let him catch his. Yep.
Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having a
star factor does not matter, I see.
In any
Superstar factor does not matter. He don't want to bet that down.
Versatility and showing those hands. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Ryan. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Ryan now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Oh, did he hang on?
Good guy,
Steve. He did on the dive. Nice grab. 12 yards is the pickup.
GG, Steve.
First down for the Falcons. Ryan now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
I'm finna quit, bro. Like, there's 3 picks in a row. 3 picks in a row.
22. Gerald McCoy picks up his 2nd sack
3 picks in a row.
That's a 2nd sack of the game. And the best
3 picks in a row.
Ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
To try again after the sack. Ryan. And the pressure gets to him again. Shaquille Barrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's...
Fucking give me a fucking pick. I fucking time.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering,
this nigga just ran past both
defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure whatever
he just think it's funny too, D-Tay.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Jameis to throw it. And he's going to keep it here. Airing this one out for Evans.
No.
That's caught inside the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
It's a loss
he did,
of 4 there,
he trying to jump.
Up 2nd down. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Winston now. That's caught by Howard. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
To throw, Winston. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 45.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do
See
it.
why you leaving the lead, Steve. The game is garbage.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, God.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Ryan. And this one
Thank you,
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Ryan.
Thank you, Vita Bay, saying me the boys wide open.
Set back at the 45-yard line.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
You good, Steve.
And he'll bring it up here to
Right
right at the
at
40-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Winston. Looking for the end zone.
I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button.
Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Ryan. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And now a 10-carry for Freeman. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Freeman again, a 1st down carry.
Good to see you, Vita Bay.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Ryan. It's caught over the middle.
They ain't even let me jump there because they had me too busy trying to bump this man. That just made me bump you for no reason.
Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB there. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down.
What type of animations they are giving me on defense,
you know what I've
bro?
observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are,
come on, Vita Vea, you doing so good.
Have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after the last catch.
Oh, God, that was a dive,
Getting
man.
down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time.
This man got the wide open holes. Vita Vea
Just a
don't want
couple
to do
to pick up
nothing.
there, and now it's 3rd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's a carry for a former starter.
No,
this is T.J. Yeldon. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Confident in us. Hey, bitch, stop playing with me.
Freeman again. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
There you go.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, you crowd the line of scrimmage. If they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, I was going to say, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And his kick is it's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
4 picks, bro. 4 picks that they didn't let me get.
That was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
4 picks.
And we will
I
get
did
a
not get.
timeout with 2 ticks left. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened.
I'm the good guy, bro. Fuck this shit, bro.